morning, guys. Karen here with another video, and welcome back to our channel. And today we're going to make fresh pesto. Yeah, it's so easy. I'm going to do it in a traditional way, so I'm going to use the mortar and pestle because I like how green the pesto looks when it's done in the mortar and pestle, as opposed to the food processor. And anything that allows me to use my mortar and pestle, I'm here for it. So I'm going to be using the stock pot to boil my noodles. You can use whatever noodle you want. For this recipe, I'm going to do a vegan version, and I have enough basil here to do vegan as well as a, one with the Parmesan cheese. So if you want to have the one with Parmesan cheese, it's really simple. I'll tell you when to add that in. Just have that have that ready. I have basil from the garden. If you're using any basil, really, I wash everything with apple cider vinegar. Even when it comes from the store, I like to soak everything in apple cider vinegar with water, of course, apple cider vinegar, and then soak it. But I see little bugs and things outside, so I definitely triple wash my basil. Anyway, you're going to need, of course, a mortar and pestle, or you can use your food processor. You're going to need some salt. You're going to need some pine nuts, olive oil, and like I said, whatever pasta you want. This is a really simple and quick recipe, and I'm just showing you how to use go from garden to table. Just really simple. So the first thing I'm going to do is start the water boiling for my noodles, because this process isn't going to take that long. So let's get into it. Okay guys, so the first thing you're going to start with are your pine nuts. So you probably use about 1/4 of a cup just to get started. So right here I have about 1/4, and now I'm just going to start crushing them. I don't want to make you all dizzy, so I'm going to show you what it looks like when I'm done. So this is what it looks like so far. I was pounding I did it like this for probably about a minute. Now I'm going to add basil. And when you add your basil, you're going to add a little bit of salt, coarse salt, just a little bit. And then you're going to grind this together as well. So I'm going to show you that this is the vegan one that I'm making right now. This is what it looks like halfway ground. And now for this one, because this is our vegan one, I'm going to go ahead and add some olive oil to this, like a tablespoon. And I'm going to continue mixing this together. So this is what the vegan pesto looks like. This is pretty much done. I made sure that all of the basil was broken down, and I will not be adding any Parmesan or Romano to this. Yeah, so this is the first one, and I will show you guys what the second one looks like. Okay, so I got everything cleaned up, and now I'm starting on the second pesto, and this one will have Romano and Parmesan cheese in it. And like I said, the noodles haven't even finished cooking, and I've already made one pesto here. So let's get started. Pine nuts again, and you're going to crush them. It's probably going to take you at least 1 minute. Pound them first, then grind them. Go ahead and add your basil, and then add a little bit of coarse salt again. This will help you start the grinding process. So now go ahead and add your olive oil to this. And if you're going to add your cheese, you're going to do that now. Remember, this is my second one. So I've already made the one that was vegan. So this is the one that is a vegetarian version. And it's really simple. The noodles still haven't finished cooking and I'm almost done with this. And so here is my second pesto. And yeah, so I'm going to show you what it looks like on the noodles. That's the first one. This is the second one. Really quick, really easy. If you have basil in your garden, just get yourself some pine nuts. All you need is some salt, olive oil, and yeah, I mean, you have a delicious recipe in minutes. But anyway, I'm going to show you what it looks like on noodles. So guys, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to tell you, this is so good. So good. Yeah, this is really good. So this is the vegan version. This is what the hubster will be taking to lunch today. And I'll be adding some of I did some of my own. You can't see it because it was in the refrigerator. Sun-dried tomatoes. That's really easy. Let me know if you want a video about that because I did those over the weekend. Yes, with my tomatoes from the garden. So if you're looking for ways to hold on to the food or reinvent the food that you're making so that you don't waste any of the food from your garden, just let me know. And so this, I put the vegetarian pesto on these noodles, and I've already tasted it, and you know it's good. You know it's good. You'll hurt yourself. But it's really simple, really easy. If you have a lot of basil, don't just let it go to flour. Get in there, use it. I mean, there's so many ways that you can use all of the stuff from your garden. As you can see, this is my harvest from this morning. But yeah, get in there, get into it, and enjoy your gardens. If you don't have one, get some basil and just try some things out yourself. It's really simple. So Maya, what do you think?
It's really good. There's a lot of flavor.
Yes. And I added some of the sun-dried tomatoes, that my homemade sun-dried tomatoes to it. Look at that. Look at that. Okay. You guys have to try this recipe. Huh? What did you say?
She's losing it.